Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go here in Baltimore. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Okay, ready?
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one.
Let's go now. 65 Cowboy 80.
Daniels to throw on second down. The throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
18,
Here's Hall from the pistol. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 41, here's second down and 9.
Ready? Let's go.
On play action, Daniels flushed to his left. He keeps it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jayden Daniels. Touchdown, Dolphins. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Next, the score, Dolphins 7, Ravens 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. This pass caught by Beauty. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
11.
They run with the Argon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Outside.
He'll go again here with Irving. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back. and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That caught Tony Pollard. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Get set. Start.
3rd and short. Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Daniels. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Open man, left side, he's got it. First catch for him. On this new season, and it results in a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt I'm going with that.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Daniel. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Dolphins first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 10.
Here we go.
First down.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he will get into the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, I think these guys were ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, we see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
Get set, get set.
On first down, here's Irving. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's in! Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. 52 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, yeah. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
It's Irving. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Mikey Smith, they're on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And a First down. First and 10 at the 37.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Get set.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he will go all the way. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Baltimore. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The score, Dolphins 21, Ravens 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Get it.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 1. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Come on.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He'll buy time left. He will have the conversion and more. And he will score. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Miami. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Outside. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll give himself up here. That's a gain of 5 on first down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
On second down, Purdy. This one is caught by Addison. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a second and 6. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And off the deflection. It is taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 9.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Right back to Irving.
A gain of 2.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, it's Irvin. Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Purdy. Out to his right. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. Defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Ravens 17.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Kylie Williams is there on the stop.
7-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
To throw, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
It's a big one for the Ravens. 37 yards.
26-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Derek Harmon taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. So going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what. And it ends up being a costly mistake.
The tight end motioning left here. On play action, Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards.
The ball comes out, and the Ravens have come up with the football.
In this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack, and now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
The give, this is Irving, and he's into the end zone. Bucky Irving, touchdown Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
On the set. Come on, come on.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
32-yard line.
It's that. It's that.
1st and 10. And they give it to Pollard. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll run it. It's Irvin. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the 1st down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Purdy. His throw left is complete with Judy. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Purdy. Pass pulled in by Irving. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. It's 1st down, and it's Paul. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Benjamin St. Just on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
from the 38 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will score again. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Miami. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after catch.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick
Here's
off.
McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Purdy on 1st down. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw. Purdy. A toss. Left side. Caught by his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well to gain of 43 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Ravens. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He will find Thomas. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
6 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He's going to have the first down and more. 15 yards to pick up. Good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
On the set.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good.
They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Miami.
First down, Dolphins.
Give up the middle with Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and there. At the 30-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Danielle Hunter starting the season with a bang. His 2nd sack in the season opener. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Ready. 65.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's taken in, and he will have a Dolphins first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Ready. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And the Ravens will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own.
Here's first and 10.
It's set. It's set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got this on target to Addison. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. at the 23-yard line.
Here's second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Irving got a first down, still going. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
It's it. 53.
They'll run with Collins. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second and 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. He'll look underneath here for Irving. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
The last touchdown, that was only half the battle. Now they've got to get the 2-point conversion to tie. Oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henry. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready? Cougar 19.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They move to 1-0, getting the victory.